I mean, how naive is the general public to trust government? If you've studied history, the number one cause of death, of unnatural death, natural death would be heart attack, cancer, old age. It's not drowning. It's not things like that. It's governments. Governments are the number one cause of death worldwide. Governments. Governments killing and enslaving people. The number two cause of unnatural death is automobiles. What do they kill? Almost 300,000 people a year? So I'm actually scared of things that matter. Every time my wife's leaving with the kids in the car, I go, please watch out for other drivers. Please drive super safe. And I drive real safe when they're with me. I don't tend to by myself. But, I realize what's a real threat. I'm concerned about government. I'm concerned about cars. But see, cops haven't been taught. They're like the general public to be afraid of what they should really be afraid of. I've seen the statistics. I think it's like something like 8 times, you can pull it up, more likely that a cop will die in a car wreck or being hit while they're writing tickets than they will be by a citizen. But I see cops when they pull even old ladies over now. They're shaking. They got their hand on their gun. They're scared of the citizens because they tell them every day to be scared of us. That's mind control. But then I'll see a cop out on 360 or I-35 with their butt literally wagging out with cars about 3 inches away, leaning on a car writing a ticket. I mean, they got these cops for $200 fines, risking their lives on the side of the highway, and all it takes is some lady on her cell phone or somebody drops coffee in their lap to swerve out of the lane, and boom, 70 miles an hour, that cop is sloppy Joe's. And again, I'm just talking about perception here. Here's an example. My kids will leave the doors open, unlocked, and I explain to them, there are bad men out there. There are bad people out there. And it's not that we're living in fear. We're protecting ourselves. You must lock the doors. And then I make them where they're the security chiefs and make a game out of it, so now they keep the doors locked. But then they'll go, to their room at night, come in and turn the light on. I'm scared. Look under the bed. There's nothing under your bed. But their instincts are of a little primate. You're in the woods at night. That's when big cats might eat you. So that's an instinct. Because one of the number one causes of death, thousands of years ago would be a cat eating you or a bear eating you or a snake. Why are people scared of snakes? Why are people have arachnophobia? Because there's quite a few species of spiders that'll kill you deader than a hammer. Those are instincts. You're scared of the dark because big cats hunt at night. And our ancestors were preyed on by big cats. Me, I'm not scared of the dark because I'm in conscious control of my brain. I know grown men I'll take out to our family ranch, and we'll say we're going hog hunting at night with a spotlight battery powered. And most grown men in the woods will get scared once you've been walking a few hundred yards out in the woods. But they get in their car and aren't paying attention flying down the highway with huge 18-wheelers all around them. I mean, life and death situation. You'll drive by people dead. Every year I drive by a fatality injury. I've seen guts, heads on the ground, blood everywhere right after an accident. I pulled over and helped people one time when the guy had his head almost completely severed, blood shooting all over the place. I'm really worried about real things. Governments and cars. Let me say it again. Governments and cars. But they got you scared of bin Laden underneath your bed. Let me tell you, government and cars. The number one cause of death is government and cars. Government and cars. Our founding fathers knew it was the government. They didn't have cars. They also knew not to stand behind a horse. Horse will kick you to death. Retransmission starts now, Infowars.com. Great job, crew. Back live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. Restream starts now. Don't forget the free podcast and the free iPhone app, Infowars.com.
You are listening to